Washington Park is one of our oldest but newest parks due to this renovation, and we would not be here if it were not for all of you and something that I call partnerships. And we want to get right to this. The gentleman that was just up here fanning really doesn't need an introduction, but he's the honorable one, and he is the leader of this city. It is my pleasure to introduce the Honorable Mayor Mark Mallory.
Thank you, Willie Carden. Give it up for Willie Carden. All right, now I know it's hot out there, so I'm going to keep this real brief. I'm only going to talk for about 45 minutes, and then we're going to cut the ribbon. I'm going to be real brief today. I just want to get you thinking about something. I just want you to think about what is going on in the city of Cincinnati. Can you feel it, folks? Can you feel it? From downtown to over the Rhine, the banks, the riverfront park, this park, the fact that we are hosting the world's largest choral competition, the World Choir Games in Cincinnati. Can you feel it? And you see, this choir that came here from Gifu really exemplifies what's going on in Cincinnati today. They were not dissuaded by the fact that we couldn't get the keyboard going. See, that little obstacle did not get in their way because they have talent, they have skill, and they came here to perform, and they did just that. That is sort of the way we govern here in the city of Cincinnati at this point. We are not dissuaded by minor obstacles. We're not dissuaded by major obstacles. We have progress to make, and we've made progress. We are building a city for the future that can be enjoyed today. And Washington Park exemplifies that very process. This park has seen a fantastic transformation. And you're going to see water gardens here in a few minutes, and kids are going to play in them, but you're going to be able to come to this park because of the partnership of 3CDC and the Parks Department, the City of Cincinnati, and others, and enjoy programming, enjoy R&B music, and jazz, and pop, and bluegrass. You're going to come out here for performances on days that hopefully aren't as hot as this one. But undoubtedly, this park will be a place of enjoyment for everybody in this city for decades and centuries to come because of the commitment that's been made by so many people. I'm glad to be here today. I can't wait to cut the ribbon. I want to thank all of you for coming here today, but more importantly, I want to thank all of you for being great supporters of the city of Cincinnati. Thank you. Willie wanted to make it clear he's not giving these to me. These are from my mama.
Thank you, Mayor. Senator Portman could not be here, Senator Brown, but we do have two representatives. Connie Long is here. Connie, can you put your hand up for Senator Portman's office? Thank you for the support. And Jessica Pauley is here for Senator Brown. Can we thank her for her support?
Mayor, I forgot to announce when people State Representative Alicia Reese is here in the back. Council members Yvette Simpson, Lori Quinlivan, Wendell Young, Cecil Thomas, and the former Vice Mayor of the City of Cincinnati, Mr. Cincinnati, Jim Tarbell.
Thank you, Mayor. Now it's my pleasure to introduce our City Manager, Milton Dohoney.
Thank you, Willie, and good morning. The mayor didn't say it, so I guess he didn't say it on purpose, so I will say it. This is a great day in the city of Cincinnati. Washington Park is everybody's park. It is for those who live in the neighborhood and those who live in other neighborhoods. Everyone is encouraged to take advantage of the new park and enjoy all of its offerings. In order for this to be possible, yes, we did have to spend some money. $11.5 million in TIF financing went into this park, $2 million park capital, a $509,000 MSD green infrastructure grant. In order for this park to be possible, we had to formulate and cultivate relationships, and those relationships will be ongoing. 3CDC will operate the park. The Parks Department will maintain and offer ambassadorial services in the park. Other partners, the City of Cincinnati, the State of Ohio, the Cincinnati Equity Fund, and the philanthropic community. As you look around the park at development potential, you have to have the long-term view. There will be more investments that surround the park that were spent over time creating this vision. And so in the future, when you purchase a dictionary in the city of Cincinnati, and let's say this dictionary had phrases in it, if you turn to a page and look for the phrase, "we can't," you won't find it, because in Cincinnati we get it done. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Manager. You know, leadership starts at home, and this park system has been led by the Board of Park Commissioners since 1907. It's my pleasure to introduce this next young lady, and she started as a volunteer, rose to the level as president of the Cincinnati Parks Foundation, and now she's a commissioner for the Cincinnati Park Board. I'd like to ask Kathy Crane to come by, along with Commissioner Otto Buddick. Both of you can come over here. Mr. Buddick, can you come over?
Otto has a little laryngitis today, so I'll be speaking his words. You may have heard Willie mention the word partnership. The Park Board believes that that word, partnership, represents exactly what is going on in this city and allows for design, construction, and ongoing maintenance of innovative parks like Washington Park and Smale Park, as well as throughout the Cincinnati park system. Washington Park is an anchor in what is fast becoming recognized as the spine of the region. From Washington Park to Pyatt Park to Fountain Square to Lytle to Smale Riverfront, and 3 miles stretch of parks along the riverfront are parks that are the economic engine that are driving this region. But I would say that even though if you look on the map and we're a green spine weaving through the city, the parks are even more. They're the heart of the economic vibrancy that is happening in this city. So it has taken, and it will continue to take, partnership between the city, the Park Board, 3CDC, community stakeholders, and corporate funders to keep the momentum going in this city, moving forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Commissioners. My pleasure. Speaking of community partners, I can't say enough about this next community partner. PNC has been huge over the years, and Peg Myrtle was here to speak on behalf of PNC Bank. Please welcome Peg Myrtle.
Thank all of you for being out here in the hot sun. This is a great day. It's a little greater for us up here in the shade, I think, but thank you. PNC is very proud to be a partner in the continued rebuilding of our 21st century Cincinnati. We are supporters of Over the Rhine Community Housing, Peasley Neighborhood Center, Emmanuel Community Center, and 3CDC. We are a proud partner serving on the board, investing in funds, providing capital for operations, and being a key part of the financing for Washington Park. This $48 million expansion to create this park has been a tremendous partner effort, and we are so pleased to be part of it. This is changing the face of this neighborhood today and for decades to come. So thank you for allowing us to be your partner. I would particularly like to thank our New Market Tax Credit team, Amy Merritt and Dave Gibson, who are here, and Chris Woolhams. They've been part of the financing of this and so much else. We were really proud to break ground on Mercer Commons last week, And we look forward to continuing to be part of ribbon cuttings and groundbreakings and enjoying the park with you for many, many years to come.
Thank you, Peg. Now, the gentleman who's really been the architect behind all this, Chad Munich, who is the Executive Vice President for 3CDC, he's going to come up and give you an overview of what this partnership has been all about with the Cincinnati Park Board, the City of Cincinnati, and its community partners, and give you a little history into the project. Chad Munich.
Thanks, Willie. I have the honor of being, I think, the only thing between you and getting to enjoy this park. And I have a lot of people to thank because it does take this whole community to do this. So if you think back to maybe those snow days, so I'm going to act a little like Jim Scott, how excited you are as a little kid of when they're reading off the school closures and how that is fun. So put you in a cool mood, and you can think of how excited you are, but also think about how important a role all these people played, because it took a lot of time and effort to get this park to be such an amazing addition to this neighborhood. And it started with people in the neighborhood, a steering committee that was put together to help design the park. We started with hundreds of school kids, hundreds of children from the community actually working through charrettes of what they would like to play on in the park. And I'm not going to get a chance to thank everyone, but there were thousands and thousands of labor hours that went into doing this park. We went through some very hot times. We went through the rainiest month in the history of the city of Cincinnati, and we have a great park to show out for some great craftsmen that did this. But I do want to thank some people. Let's give a round of applause to all the people that spent time working in this park. I want to thank the mayor, the manager, city council. They have just been wonderful partners with us through this. Everybody in the city administration that has helped plow through lots of difficult things to make this park a reality. Excuse me. Willie Cunningham and the Park Board of Commissioners. We do have an amazing park. Oh, I did thank Willie Cunningham. He has said very nice things about Over the Rhine lately, so I want to thank Willie Cunningham. I don't think anyone but myself might mix up Willie Carden and Willie Cunningham, but I want to thank Willie Carden for helping us out in the Board of Park Commissioners and Willie's staff with Steve Shuckman, Gerald Checco, Deb Allison, and Jim Burkhart. 3CDC and all the people at 3CDC that have worked very hard on this. But I want to thank the investors, the board, and a gentleman who's up here on stage, Joe Pickler, who has really been outstanding in his commitment after he retired from the corporate community to really devote himself and his wife to helping turn Over the Rhine around. PNC Bank, the Governor's Office, the Department of Development that has a loan into this project, the Ohio Cultural Facilities Commission, and the legislators that are here with us today, the Ohio Senators, the Ohio Representatives. From a congressional level, what they've done with the new market tax credits and what we're able to do with U.S. Bank or with PNC Bank on that.